Open up.
Unfiltered.
Gather, my people, gather. Put your ear. Guys, we have a meeting. The Unfiltered congregation has spoken. A part 2 must be done. So thank you guys for the overwhelming response on last video. I love it. Now, to all our new family members, welcome. I'm glad you're here, but we have to address the elephant in the room. Because amongst our family members, we have some laser focused, some razor sharp family members like me, because I know the way they think, and they're like that. Hold up now. So the last video you said you were going to continue recording the part 2. So why are you wearing a whole different outfit, girl, this whole new day? You got me. Listen, after I closed out the video, the last video, I had all intentions of continuing recording the following part, but I didn't realize that I was this drained. So I was like, I can't do it. So once I said my goodbyes to y'all, I was like, no, I can't do it. So my apologies. Shame on me for resting. No, let me not gaslight you guys. Now listen, before we start, Shawn, brother, come to the front. Listen, family, move over to the side. Shawn, come to the front. Now, Shawn, remember in my last video that I told you that I have a little soft spot for you and that I should be a little bit softer for you because, I was quite intense when it came to you. I had all intentions, but the spirit of discernment came over me, Shawn. It came over me. And Shawn, I came to the conclusion that I no longer can support your Decepticon ass. I can no longer soften my approach. That ship has sailed. So will that make me less effective when talking to you? We'll have to see, Shawn. But patient, I can no longer be. Because, guys, when I saw that this man added author to his bio, I nearly screamed. Frames of Love, Shawn Best, the author. Guys, I couldn't believe. So let me get this straight, Shawn. So your opportunistic ass thought it would be a good idea that at half the season, because we're now at episode 10, I believe. 10 is coming. I didn't see 10 yet. That it would be wise for you to put out this book, Frames of Love, while we are watching your discombobulated, wet rabbit, hairless cat ass. And you thought that this would be the moment to put it out and we will buy. Shawn, my God. Hence why this book is not received well by the public, Shawn, but we'll talk about it in a minute. Putting this book out midway season, Shawn, makes you seem like an imposter, a fraud, a charlatan, a Cheyenne, Brian. I'm telling you this. And you call yourself a strategist. It makes us believe that you are here all along for a business opportunity and definitely not love. Now, guys, the reassuring part about this all for me is that I saw that Shawn wrote this book. Listen, I think last week. So this is definitely not a scheme that Todd set up. This was not premeditated. So that makes me feel a little bit better. But I can already hear in my ear, Debs, why do you think it's not premeditated? Let's read this. And you be the judge, guys. Let's read what this bubblehead man wrote. Frames of Love by Dr. Shawn Best. Hey, he put his glasses on the front and everything. You see it? It says how to stop dating through old wounds and start communicating for the love you actually want. Now, when you turn this book around on the back of the book, nice ChatGTP book, guys. This is what got me. Read with me. Listen. Dr. Shawn C. Best is an educator, executive leader, coach, community builder, and cast member of season 20 of Married at First Sight on Peacock. So up to now, nothing wrong. He's also been jokingly accused of being Pastor Cal's little brother. Now, this show was filmed months ago, so he couldn't have known that we would have called him Pastor Cal's little brother yet. It's my thought process. He is also living proof that being highly educated does not automatically make you highly qualified for a relationship. I'm glad you know. A New York native, now based in the Seattle area, Shawn holds a doctorate. When I hear the word doctorate, ooh, guys, listen, the chicken pox that I get when I hear doctorate, because immediately that Cheyenne comes in my head. And we need to see the doctorate, Shawn. We need to see this immediately, just by default. I looked at your page, didn't see it. Now, you come forward, because we are traumatized. All right, so where was I? You see, holds a doctorate in education with a focus on organized leadership and a master's degree in higher education. His career has been devoted to helping people and organizations become healthier, more intentional, and more human. He serves on the boards of multiple community and civic organizations and is a major seed partner to the Gentleman Factory in Brooklyn, supporting spaces where Black men can connect, grow, lead, heal, and challenge one another. But somewhere between heartbreak, therapy, friendship, accountability, dating, marriage, and having his relationship patterns examined in front of television cameras, Shawn discovered something important. Failure had been teaching him all along. Some of his greatest teachers became the men around him, such as friends, brothers, mentors, coaches, and truth tellers who challenged the way he understood masculinity, intimacy, communications, accountability, and love. Now, I'm one of those people. Mentoring your ass. Now, I know this is long, but we really have to dissect. Listen, guys, here we do everything thoroughly. If you're new to the family, then you have to get used to this. We unpack. Now, underneath that post, Shawn said, holy kid. And then he said, ho, as in ho. And then, Lee, confused. Now, why you made that word joke is beyond me. And then, wholly healed. Welcome to my story. Turns out becoming whole isn't pretending you were always holy. Shawn, you are definitely not holy. We know this. And you are trying to get ahead of this because you know the people would come forth. It's about owning every version of myself. The church kid, the messy one. Messy. Which guy? The one who confused attention for action. The one who made questionable decisions with very convincing PowerPoints explaining why they were actually good ideas. I've been holy. I've been wholly confused. Hey, God. He's basically telling us that everything we think is true. And somewhere between heartbreak, healing, therapy, and faith, friendships and bad dates, I started becoming whole. Not perfect, but whole. More of my story, work, and what's coming next at drshawnsbest.org. Buy my book. Now, guys, this is what got me. Now the people came forth underneath that post with that Frame of Love book. Now, look at what the people said, guys. Oh, listen. The first one that I read, guys, this woman said, listen, Shawn, there's still time to delete this. Guys, I nearly fell out. I nearly died when I read this. Then another one said, child, please, now you're an expert? LOL. Shawn, they are getting your... Can you believe you're promoting your book and you get this? So, the first one, second one... The third one said, in my best Randy Jackson voice, it's a no for me, dog. Hey, guys. Then someone else said, so Married at First Sight was actually a promotion for your book? Guys, you have to get in the comments. You won't believe. Then another one said, graphic made by AI and caption written by AI. What could go wrong? All underneath this post. Then listen to this one, guys. Becoming whole is stop pretending you like women. Wholly be yourself. Now, Shawn, it is safe to say that the timing of putting out this book is also rubbish. Just as rubbish as your performance on this show. Now, guys, I think we're ready. Let's get into the things because, as you can tell, the foolishness is far from over. One massive sinking ship right before our eyes. And we need to talk about this. So I don't have to tell you nothing. Now, for our new family members, this is a reoccurring thing. We love to get comfortable. We love to get a drink. We love to get a snack and whatever else we need. And then we put our earphones in, depending on where we're at, of course. And then we get into the shenanigans. Y'all ready? Let's get into it.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town. And I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often.
Now let's start with a PSA, a public service announcement.
Look, if you are one of those men who feel like if you wash your ass with soap and water and get up in that motherfucker, make sure it's clean. If you're one of those men who feel like that simple hygiene act makes you gay, then you very well are probably a closeted gay male.
Hygiene is super important to me.
I think, media, they try to convince you to like use all this soap and all these things, but I don't think that really means clean.
You should wash your ass expeditiously. Your girlfriend will appreciate it. And from the sounds of it, your future boyfriend will appreciate it as well.
Shawn, brother, listen, come to the front. Come to the front again and let me talk some sense into your limited water sprinkled ass. Shawn, listen, I am not a violent person. I told you this in previous video, but I promise you, Shawn, if I would have peeked around that corner and I would have seen you swooping your neck and your back like that, Shawn, I would have totally went old school on your ass.
All right, let me go change.
Me, Debs. Hey, guys, the way that you would see me take a towel, and then just lick the back of your head with that towel, Shawn. When I would have seen this, you as a grown man probably would have told you this in my own language. Now, guys, for the people that are new here, I speak 3 languages fluently. Now, actually 4, but 3 fluently. So I speak Dutch, I speak Sranantongo, which is Surinamese language. I speak English. I speak French too, a little bit. Spanish too, a little bit. It was mandatory at school, but in Sranantongo, I would have told you, go wasi go, which means go wash your ass. And then I would have said, you tingy mang, which means you stinking man. My God. And then I would have stopped talking to you for the rest of the night. Now, let me be perfectly honest. Now, in the Surinamese culture, taking a whole bath is not some abomination. I mean, taking a whole bath in general, if you do it properly, if you conduct in the right way, nothing wrong with it. But the way you did it, Shawn, hey, God, that is, listen, in my culture, that would have been almost equivalent to a crime. Shawn, I have never in my life, Shawn, seen someone that has the opportunity to wash their ass and take a shower and then decline. I have never seen it. I have seen it. I have seen it once or twice, but within our culture, within the black community, this is very rare. If you were somewhere in a rural area with no electricity, no water, no soap, but then, Shawn, that side swooping, that wouldn't have been enough too. I don't care where you're at. What is that? Patting yourself. Hey, guys. Your transparency, Shawn, is despicable. Because, guys, you have to realize that this man just came off his honeymoon. He hasn't even been with this woman for more than 6 days. And already doing this, displaying this type of behavior. I can't believe it, Shawn. You couldn't even shower pretend. Listen, Shawn, the more I think of it, you actually remind me of a cousin I had. Now, we can't really compare you two because this cousin was very young back then, Shawn, and you're very on the, older side. I used to have a cousin, and she would turn the water on, let the water run in that shower, and she would take her ass and stand right in the corner of that shower. Now, we were very young. So don't think that she was being in the corner on her phone or whatever. She would stand there in her mind. This is how I feel about it. And listen, all my other family members, sometimes I ask you to come in the comments to tell the people that the things I'm going through is real. She would stand there, And then I think she was passing time enough to let my auntie know, like, listen, she took a shower. Now, she would absolutely not take a shower. Now, I didn't know any of this, but then when my auntie caught her 1-2 times, standing there in that shower, dry, she didn't wet a toe, guys, not a toe. Hi. And my auntie came into that bathroom, told her all sorts of things, dirty, this, that. Hey, now listen, it was very baffling to me. I remember that I even spoke about it 1 or 2 times with it, like, what? Because why would you do that? Because it's not like you're buying time, because you're just standing there. So you could have went in the shower anyway. I couldn't. That's probably why we're not that close anymore. Because I couldn't comprehend why you would do such a thing. Now, sure, that really reminds me of your ass. Couldn't understand the logic behind this funky foolishness. Because what really got me too, Shawn, is the patience that Nikki had with your ass discussing this foolishness. And she was real slick with it too, the way she brought it up.
I like that we don't compete for bathroom time.
No.
That's like one of the small wins. It's like you're like in and out. Like,
3 minutes tops.
how is that? Do you get all the parts?
Now, Nikki, please stop this. Stop this with us. Because this question is so rhetorical. Did you get all the parts? When you saw this man doing this towel turbo swoop, did it look like he got all the parts, Nikki? You looked right at it. But I'm sure you want him to answer it for himself so he can realize. But that question was absolutely not needed, sis.
Absolutely. When I put lotion on myself, it's like I smack it on myself. I think I shower kind of the same way. I'm just kind of like, let's just get in there. What we got to do?
Oh, God, that is crazy. Now, clearly, Nikki, you and him are not on the same page because health and hygiene is not his priority. Clearly.
I think, media, they try to convince you to like use all this soap and all these things, but I don't think that really means clean.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Is it true?
Nikki, listen to me. At this point, turn off the lights, sis, and go to bed. And pay him dust. And pay them dust, actually. Because it's clear that the production team, the whole entire production cast, or whatever you call it, they are not on your team. They do not like you.
I'm cold. I'm chilly.
Oh, it's at 69.
Oh, no.
Which is my favorite temp. Expectations for tonight.
Oh, okay.
What you trying to do? 69?
No.
Now, Shawn, listen to me and hear me. After the world saw this turbo towel swoop that you did on your ass, and you're talking about a 69, you can wait 69 months, Shawn, and this will never, ever happen for you again. 69. Whether it be with a man or a woman. Unless they like some cottage cheese and a side of peach crumble.
Thank you for inviting me back into our marital bed.
Okay.
I really don't want to have any fights like we did, and I take full responsibility to make sure that when I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking with awareness.
Thank you for inviting me back into the bed. Now, Shawn, I can tell you this. Now, I didn't speak to her. But this is what, because I have the spirit of discernment and things and knowing things. The regret that she had and hearing you say that soap is not in your ministry, Shawn, she regrets the fact that you are laying there. And the reason I know her whole body is full of regret, Shawn, is when I saw that look of Nikki. This is a look of silent prayer, silently praying, not to choose violence, Shawn. But of course, guys, Shawn did not pick up on this.
Oh, you're funny. You're funny.
Now let's quickly look at Tori and Felipe, our atheist and our saint. Because guys, things were getting heated. Things were getting sensual up in their house.
Want to be in love again. I love. I do.
You love, huh, Felipe? Now, no matter how cute that sounds, and that is cute, it's also very concerning because you have a past of a cheater. Now, anyway, guys, things were getting steaming hot inside that house. They started kissing. They started feeling each other up.
Show me how much you...
Oh, yes, and that temperature was rising, guys. And you could see it by the way Felipe tooted up his booty up in the air. When I saw that, and he tooted it up, I was like, oh, God. Diablo is taking the saint down.
Show me how much I miss you.
Oh, God, it concerned me. And not only me, because even the dog. Now, I couldn't tell if the dog was intrigued or concerned. But look at the dog standing there. The dog was like, wait, what minute? He is taking my girl down. So it was no surprise to me, guys, that he set her ass on fire from the inside. But what my eyes saw next, I didn't expect. Because after 2 hours, guys, this woman, Tori, came back into that living room on her tippy toes, flustered. And I was looking at the thing, guys, and I was like, girl, what happened?
Felipe and I had sex the first time, and I definitely had a strong dose of flight. That bedroom was suffocating me.
She took that blanket, guys, and she sat there, and I was looking at the girl like, what is going on? I thought it was very strange. Now, my brain started thinking, because you know your girl. I started thinking, what could this be? Then I solved the riddle very quickly, guys, because it was very clear to me when I started thinking about this. Now, it could either be one or two things. Now, one, he unleashed a boa constrictor out of his pants, put it on that girl, which terrorized her to a point of no return. Or two, he could have presented her an extreme, guys, small utensil and started microneedling her private parts, which sent her in complete shock. That could be number two. Now, guys, you leave in the comments. Which one of the two do you think it is? Maybe there's a number three. Put that in the comments too. But I thought it's either or. Now, if you do not agree with me and you say, Deb, it's neither one nor two, then I don't know what it is. But whatever she saw, God was not in it.
The sad thing is this had nothing to do with Felipe or the sex or anything he did. That was just a high dose of vulnerability for me that I don't know if I was ready for.
Oh, yes, guys, you see this. She's already saying goodbye. She's running for the hills, slowly moonwalking her way out of Felipe's life. And if you look closely at her, guys, you can see it in her eyes. Now, Felipe, I really think you lost this one. I really think you lost this one, Felipe. But anyway, guys, listen. So today is the first day that the couples will meet each other after they went on the honeymoon at that Cancun in Mexico. Now, I was happy to see that Belle Jolie, Belle J, our girl, she wasn't playing when she said she would fall back. Now, she said this because remember, Mecca told her as like, listen, I think you like me a little bit more than I like you. About 60, 80. Now, first he said 80 and 150. I nearly fell out. Then he said, okay, 60, 80. Didn't make it any better. But they had this whole talk and whatever. Now, she said she would fall back. Who wouldn't? Now, I wouldn't even fall back. I already told you that I would have soft launched his ass into the wild, and I would definitely reclaim my freedom. But not Belle Jolie. So Mecca told us, listen, ever since I said this, she's been holding out.
I'm feeling great going into this group dinner, but we've reached the point where now I'm being more affectionate when she's the one was doing more of that in the beginning.
Good for you, Belle. Now, I'd rather, Auntie Debs, I'd rather have you just stop this whole facade, bow out gracefully, and leave him in his world of confusion. But that's not what we're doing here. So for now, not being the initiator of anything, it's kind of good enough for me. Not really, but But let me tell you one thing, Belle Jolie. Do not, and I repeat, listen, the Unfiltered family is talking to you. Do not give up your cookie, girl. Do not give this up because it will totally ruin you, okay? Let's continue. So they finally arrived, guys. So one by one, the couples are coming in. Everybody's looking good, except for Adam.
Look at Adam and Marissa.
What is he wearing?
Now, guys, I am not even going to get into his insecure, leading with materialistics, attention-seeking ass.
Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
I'm not doing it. Felipe, you ain't shit, but I felt the same way. And guys, then we realized that Nikki was walking in by herself.
Oh, no.
Paul, where is Shawn?
I don't know.
But can we blame her, guys? Because who wants to walk in, make an entrance with a ball of delusion? Not me. At the moment she walked in, she immediately gets grilled by the girls. And the girls were like, listen, where's Shawn?
Are you going solo tonight?
Where's Shawn?
He had a work thing.
Oh, but he'll be here shortly.
Now, Nikki started to tell the girls, like, listen, we had another conflict. No resolution. And I'm really getting sick of this.
Shawn and I
had a little bit of a conflict.
Yeah, they had a little bit.
Wow.
We have been navigating this pattern of conflict over the past, 11 days now, and we're just kind of stuck on repeat.
Now, with all due respect, Nikki, does it really matter where you and Shawn are at? You are not going to be with him, girl. It's time to throw the towel into the ring. He doesn't use a towel anyway, like that. So you might as well. No discussions, no therapy sessions. Leave this man in the dust. However, guys, not long thereafter, our professor, our doctor, entered the building and, of course, walked straight up to the men.
Uh-oh. There he is. I like it.
What's up, my guy?
What's good, man? Good to see you. Glad.
What's up, my guy? Oh, God, guys, I can't take this. Now, the excitement that Shawn has hugging Mecca, it is just so, listen, a perfect match. And like the true China doll he is, guys, he immediately started to go into victim mode.
Something is said that just ruffles her the wrong way, and then she just goes dark. It's just like a whole leap.
Have you all just had like fun?
Bro, I'm trying.
Let the interactions begin.
It's about to go down.
Now, I am only going to cover what I think is interesting, guys. So if I skipped something that is worth discussing, put it in the comments. So, guys, this dinner started with our girl, Belle Jolie. And she asked Mrs. Muscular, a.k.a., because, guys, I found out her name, a.k.a. Courtney. She asked her, now, how are you going to fix that non-affectionate part within your relationship? How are you going to fix that with Nick? Now, right thereafter, Felipe, he chimed in as well.
Question. Yeah. You've acknowledged where you're at with the affectionate part and stuff. So are you working to like fix it? Do you feel like you can get there? Like what exactly are you doing to work on that part of yourself?
Is it possible?
Yes, Belle. I like this. Hold her fitness foot to the fire. She needs this because she, and guys, you remember this, she has been very mouthy throughout, these last episodes. And doing a big talk, talking to Nick any type of way. So I'm glad somebody is letting her take some accountability.
I just am a very slow burn. Like, he is the most respectful guy. The most. Yeah, he's been on TV shows, this or that. I genuinely think he likes me. Like, I really, like, in my heart think that. I think a lot of it, like, freaks me out.
Right.
Slow burn. Now, Courtney, let me ask you something. Now, you do realize that this is an 8-week process that we are in. Now, how slow are we talking? Because listen, girl. Now, listen, you are not going to like this. But the moment I look at you, Courtney, and I have been having this for a while now, I have the patience of a housefly on a hot stove when it comes to you. Because the way you talk to this man, the way you don't want to... Yeah, well, I see you gave him 1-2 pecks before, but you don't want to really not hold him. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. Then you go on a whole show called Married at First Sight. It's beyond me. You better come with something. Because you told us in the last episode that you were bored out of your mind with this guy. But right now, we are getting bored with your ass. So you better bust a move. Because this is really, it is very dying looking at you like this.
With each day, I feel closer to Nick.
Girl, now you are getting closer, but we don't see it. Especially after you said this.
Very comfortable being independent, but now ready to like share that with someone.
I can tell that like you're very comfortable with who you are, as you should be, right? I think.
No, I don't know if he's comfortable with who he is. In the most respectful way.
I know women like you, very slick, because the moment you heard the people say, ooh, you quickly changed your story and tried to clean it up. Real slick with it too. And the only reason for that is because you didn't want to stand in the line of fire.
I don't think you guys, as men, give yourself enough credit. You guys need to have more fucking confidence.
Because you saw the people looking at you like, what did she just say? You didn't want to take the heat. So you quickly, you cleaned it up. But I don't believe 1 second of the story that you told to clean this mess up. Telling the men, listen, you don't really deal with your emotions. And that's why I said that he doesn't know himself, and because men, oh God, Courtney, hush. We don't believe this girl. You meant exactly what you said, because then when Nick tried to give a little pushback on something, I think it was something that had to do with Adam.
I was expecting to hear something like, oh, I love how thoughtful Adam is.
Your ass had the audacity, Courtney, to say this.
And it was
You might not have to be that thoughtful when Adam's the hottest out of the whole group.
Wild comment.
You don't like this man, Courtney. You don't like this man one bit.
Oh my God, I just dug myself a hole.
Better yet, I think you want Adam. And don't think for 1 second that I didn't catch that look. You're secretly looking at Adam. I caught it. You see this look. Girl, bye. So let's move on to Belle Jolie and Mecca. Now, guys, listen. Mecca was in his acting mode. Now, it started off sweet with him, saying some sweet things about Belle Jolie.
This woman right here, that's the female version of me. For real. It's crazy. It's scary as fuck. It's damn near creepy.
It is.
But it's fun. This woman has unlocked a side of me that I thought I would never see. I didn't know I could be so open. I didn't know I could be so honest. I didn't know I could be so free.
But then, guys, there is this coping mechanism again that he always does, this defense mechanism. So what does he do when he feels uncomfortable, when he feels whatever he feels, guys? He goes into full hyped performance mode.
And I feel safe doing it.
After you guys found out you guys were hot.
After I seen, what was on the backside, you know what I'm saying? After I seen that wagon and how she was carrying it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God. Now, guys, Belle Jolie got him together real quick by saying, listen, guys, relax, calm down, because we didn't do the do. We haven't had sex yet. So the people were like, why not? Huh? You two, beautiful couple. She said, no, we haven't had sex yet. Because this man asked me a question that kind of went left. Now, the people were like, what kind of question?
He asked the question, he was just like, where do you feel like the attraction level is? Like, do you think I'm more attracted to you than you are me, or vice versa?
So then Belle Jolie said, listen, he asked me if there was one person that liked the other person more. Now, here go the girls. That is a very good question.
It's a hard question.
It
That's
is.
a great question.
It is.
It's a great question. It's a hard one.
That is a horrible question. Oh, God. I said it before. Now, when Belle Jolie proceeded to say, okay, but then listen to the answer. Since y'all think it's such a good question, listen to this answer that he gave me.
Felt like I was more attracted to him than he is me.
Ooh.
That I liked him a little bit more than he liked me. About a 60-80. Hey, guys, when the people heard that, they were like, ooh. Immediately.
Answer wasn't great for me.
Now, guys, you said it was a really good question. But I guess it's not. Huh? And every time that question gets repeated, guys, it gets me irritated. Now, Adam came forth and he told Mecca.
You friend-zoned her, basically.
He absolutely did, Adam. He absolutely did. But anyway, guys, leave that. Let's now go to our educational doctor and our HR leader. Now, while everybody was talking amongst each other, guys, I saw Nikki turn to Shawn all of a sudden. And she said, listen, every couple is being questioned, one after the other. So best believe we are next. And if I am very honest, I really don't know what to say when it comes to our situation without embarrassing you.
I am trying to figure out how to speak on this relationship without embarrassing you.
But guys, before Shawn could present us with one of his dissertations, it was their turn already.
Nikki and Dr. Shawn, how are y'all doing?
Some framing with Shawn that doesn't really match reality, where he's framing me as like the problem and he's kind of the stable base in the relationship, where that's not really how it is.
Shawn didn't agree at all.
I want to provide the best soft life for my person, right? And if she has moments of anxiety, I want to ease that anxiety and be there, right? And then Nikki decided to respond by saying, are you calling me anxious? You're saying I'm an anxious person? I'm confident, I'm bold, I've got it. And I'm like, no, wait. How did we get here? I didn't say that. That's not what I was saying. But because Nikki was already in her mind, I'm calling her something, that was the narrative for the rest of the night. And then it just spirals from there.
And guys, then Mecca stepped in and he told Nikki, like, listen, we went out with y'all, last night or 2 nights before. And what I've seen with my eye when I looked at y'all is that you do a lot of talking, Nikki, towards Shawn and telling him what to do and what to change. But what exactly is your accountability in all of this? Little did we know, guys, that after this question, this all started spiraling out of control.
Nikki, I want to ask you sincerely, are you sincerely and accurately taking accountability for your part in your guys' relationship? Because I heard a lot of attacking, like, Shawn, you're doing this. You're making me feel this way. You know what I'm saying? Can you give him grace and can you understand where he's coming from?
Shawn, I could see your zucchini grow inside that pan. When you heard Mecca taking up for you and asking Nikki these questions and giving her pushback, I could see it. And that smirk of yours on that face with that glasses. Looking at, oh God. So after that, Nikki started explaining, doing overtime, talking about, listen, I am absolutely taking accountability and I'm also giving him grace. But the conflict always stays the conflict. We never get to the resolution. That's why it keeps repeating itself.
I've been working to give him grace, but we don't ever talk about the conflict, and the conflict repeats itself.
What is the conflict?
It's really us not being able to communicate effectively.
So when she said that, out of the blue, Mr. Rugby, Mr. Mullet, when I look at him, I don't know if he has a mullet, but a mullet type of guy. He stepped in and he gave himself for that night, for that evening, the title of a therapist.
Both of you have walls up. Both of you think you're right. And you're not willing to see each other because of your egos.
Good.
Shawn didn't want to hear it though. He just sat there and all of a sudden, guys, this disrespectful piece of rainbow took out his phone and he started scrolling.
How disinterested is Shawn being schooled by Devin? Shawn is getting on his phone. He just took his phone out of his pocket and checked it. Yeah, he's looking at his phone.
Let me ask you, because while this man is talking, now, whether you like this mullet guy or not, what are you doing on this phone, Shawn? Grinder. Shawn, it's too late now. You're in a marriage. But I was very glad because Devin, let me not keep calling you Mr. Mullet, but he was in his therapist mode and he kept on. He continued.
We do have a lot of ego. And I realize that's a hurdle, but I think my biggest challenge with him, if I had to put a name to it, it's just the lack of respect.
But where do you do that in your relationship towards him?
Well, what I do is I kind of match his escalation pattern.
So why are you matching fire with fire?
So Nikki came with an example. Oh, guys, it went completely left.
This was at the airport situation. I stepped away and even that was criticized. But no, I literally got up and said, hey, this is really uncomfortable. I'm going to step away and take a walk. And I'm 5'5", towering over him to get up and leave. And he says,
all right, don't do my boy.
Yeah, don't do him like that.
No, well, that's what he said.
This I need to ask you. You guys are fighting.
Now, I'm telling you, all the people, and I'm talking about the women too, they were so committed of misunderstanding Nikki.
I don't know if I defend the height here. Like, that is out of pocket.
He said, now I feel threatened. I was like, just because I'm standing up and walking away to diffuse?
It is very disgusting to me. All the guys jumped at Nikki's throat. Just jumped at her throat, guys. Not even hearing her.
And so I felt like that was a little bit gaslighting.
Okay, yeah, I hear that, but the height comment, that was extremely disrespectful. I
didn't mean that to be a height comment.
And I know some of you people hate this when I say this, but this is a story of a black woman. Now, I can already hear the people. Oh, Deb, here you go, black women. It is true, guys. And when you clock into it, it becomes disheartening. It becomes evident. But if you're a little bit in tune with the things, then guys, because why? Why? When Courtney said all these things about Nick, calling them all type of you don't know yourself and this and calling, oh God. The people were not on her neck unless they edited that part out, but why would they? And then this despicable piece of ball sits there and let them talk to her that way without stepping in, knowing his ass is guilty. Now, when Felipe asked your ass, now listen, why don't you just call it?
So when I think about the idea of calling it, it's just not in my DNA.
Yeah.
Fair. I am a committed man.
There's no...
Shawn, oh God, you 5 foot minus an inch, delicate flower you. Every time you do this, like a true China doll that you are, just, I don't want to do this, but we see right through you. You are one Napoleon complex fool of a man. Big specialist on diversity and inclusion. Doctor, let you tell it. And here you go, framing this woman as the angry black woman, knowing that you discombobulated and terrorized her entire mind. On that trip, off that trip, in that house, in that bathroom, in the bed. She was towering over me, and she's towering over me. This is the exact reason why the experts shouldn't have, matched them together, guys. This is the reason. I am nothing above 5'2", guys, but I have been through this. Now, we are going to talk about this. That's why I'm saying, guys, I'm going to open the memberships. Get into the memberships, especially since we're going to Thailand. I need to do the membership, guys. Now, take the cheapest one, but I need to do this because I need to discuss some things, and I know people are watching. But this last one, this ex, he had the same thing short too. Now, they all are for, remember what Shawn said, I love a woman with long legs. And they, well, mind you, I don't have that. Long legs. And, and I love because I had this. They love the idea of it. They love the illusion of it, not the reality of it. Because as soon as it gets a reality and this woman gets up because she is sick and tired of your ass, that is now she's towering over you like a giant. Now this is an angry black woman. Now and this is where the resentment comes in. And listen, it comes in at all aspects. Now it is the height. But best believe, Nikki, that soon it will be the finances because I went through this. Now you make more than this man. Hey, guys, this man asked me. I should put it in the members. This man started to ask me, and I'm going to ask my friend. Should I give her a name? But I'm going to ask her to come into the comments. Asking me to quit my job. To quit. He let me do the YouTube. The job, let me. Now we're not together. Can you imagine me without my high-paying job? Now, sitting with one strand of hair, looking at you guys, rocking back and forth, please, put something in my cash app. Hey, guys. Now you, Shawn, having this intense disappointment inside that unwashed body of yours is not our problem, Shawn. That you cannot reach the upper cabinet of that kitchen is also none of our concern. It's not our fault. You have to deal with this accordingly, Shawn. Take some therapy, do some healing. Now you write a damn book 2 weeks later. You haven't healed yet, brother. You have immense insecurities. Hey, guys. I shouldn't get this hot. This is very dumb. And if you think in this 2026 that we have time for your ass and the world is coming to an end, you have something else coming. We do not have time for your ass. And Nikki doesn't have time for your ass either.
You presented me in the worst way. You double down on the things that you've been saying to my face even to mischaracterize me in front of our peers to make yourself seem like the good, stable guy. And that was like shitty.
Now, guys, look at how he's standing there with this woman talking.
I have been not taking the time to really dig in and learn more about what's offended you. I'm really just I said the word crazy. I've done a lot of things, even robotically and professorially about trying to get frameworks. I absolutely.
So why didn't that shit come out in the dinner?
This man deserves a lick on the back of his head. Just a lick or two. Hey.
All I can say is I'm sorry you feel that way. I don't.
I'm sorry you feel that way. That's like the most underhanded, shitty apology.
My God, when I look at it, that's your opinion. Okay. All right. But let's move on. So after this whole group dinner shenanigans, guys, Nikki and Shawn sat together with sat together with Paul for yet another therapy session.
Yesterday was super rough. I literally feel like this relationship is bringing out the worst of us.
I'd love for you just to give me a feel of how satisfied you are with your marriage and rate from 0 to 10, with 10 being the best your marriage could be.
I would probably rate it quite low. Probably say 2.
So I would have rated 7.5.
So guys, you mean to tell me that she gave this whole relationship right at this current moment, she said, I give it a 2. And this man said 7.5. So that is basically living in two completely different worlds. Because tell me, guys, how it is possible that one rates their relationship a 2, then one says it's a 7.5, and you are both together in that same house. Guys, how is that even possible? You see what I'm saying? That this guy is absolutely delusional.
On paper, you two are phenomenal for each other. That's the foundation, right? And from that foundation, everything else grows.
Now, Paul, this is where I'm starting to question. This is why I also need your credentials. I need your titles and your things. Because now you are starting to irritate me too. Telling them you are excellent and a perfect match on paper. They are absolutely not. They weren't a match on paper either. She asked for some height. You didn't give her. Caught herself in a war zone the other night because of this. Then she asked you for the finances. You didn't give her either. You said, take this. This is a professor, but he's a professional education doctor. Let him tell it. Take him. She took it. And I'm sure she asked y'all, at least give me a man that showers daily. Didn't even give her that. So you look in your Rolodex And you said, which one doesn't wash his ass? And Turbo swoops his neck. Hi, this one. Shawn gave her that too. Hardly washes. Already 3 things. Now, there are more things following because let Debs tell it. This is a micro needler too. But we didn't get to that part yet. I hope we will never. On paper, you are Paul. Now, we can all petition and ask for another expert. Now, I don't want to do that. You as a black man, I want to support. But you have to really adjust your things. Because Paul, I don't like this. Anyway, guys, fast forward. They talked for 40 days and 40 nights on that couch. Now, the conclusion was, listen, every day that you guys sit with each other in that house, make sure that you guys rate your relationship from 1 to 10, and that, because that is what they did on the couch. And okay.
I would love if every day you could rate the relationship. So just like you did when you came in, and then you talk about it and you recalibrate.
Now, they were very happy with that advice. Made up, of course. And leave it up to Shawn, because he cannot let somebody talk without having the last word. His ass decided to close this whole session. Not Paul. No, his ass decided to close this whole session with yet another metaphor.
That's a great acronym for CPR. We got to resuscitate our conversation back to life.
Look, he just made a whole framework out of
it. It helps me to remember.
But that's good though.
He just can't help it. Now, I don't know how this is edited, or I don't know anything, but because this wouldn't be me. Because later that night, she cooked for his ass.
Nice job. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, that's so good. Bon appetit.
Wow. No, seriously? Damn.
Yeah.
Now, sis, remember when I told you, listen, Nikki, did you pack some sneakers? Did you put them in that suitcase of yours? Because you might need to start running. I told you this in part 1. And Nikki, this might be the time. Because the way this man is holding his cutlery, eating and talking, would have sent me back to my ancestors. Displaying that whole mood would have flipped in an instant, and that would have been my fault. Because the way that man sits there and just, hey, guys, I said, listen, I need to take a walk. And I would have called one of my friends and said, listen, I don't care where come and get me. If you don't get me today, this might be the end of me. Okay, guys, so let's move to our last part. Now, we're not done yet, but, let's move on. So this episode started with Belle Jolie joining Mecca on their porta potty cleaning tour. The Take Your Wife to Work day.
You're nervous, aren't you?
I'm not nervous.
You're excited to pump poop out of a portable toilet? Why are you so excited right now?
I'm just intrigued, and I feel like I'm I don't know. I like seeing you in uniform. That is a turn on right now.
Now, guys, let me tell you this. When I saw this, and I kid you not, when I saw this, and I saw them being so playful with each other and smiling from ear to ear.
I'm looking at my butt.
Yeah, it was a great view. You could not have told me that this was the other side of Mecca because of how put together he is. But seeing just how serious and into it he is, it's super hot to me.
I immediately clocked in. And I was like, because I got that auntie spirit. I was like, something seems different. Belle Jolie seems more lighter, like a butterfly, just, Because first she didn't want to do the porta potty.
There's no way over my dead body. You think I'm touching that? I'm not doing it.
After 2 seconds talking in her ear, hey, there she went. Doing the porta potty.
I'm doing it.
Good.
Okay, look.
That's good.
Good?
So I was like, something ain't adding up. So I started to have an inkling in my body. And I was preparing myself for the worst. And guys, the worst came fast.
Things have changed drastically since me and Belle have had sex.
Oh, guys, I knew it. It was that look on that face. Look at this face, guys. This is what gave it away for me. This is a face of fulfillment. This is a face of pure bliss, satisfaction. Dear God, Belle Jolie. after that good talk you and I had the other day, you went right ahead after that talk and gave that man your oyster. Oh, God. And if that wasn't bad enough, guys, after he slurped her up, he said this.
Have you caught serious feelings for Belle?
Have I caught serious feelings for Belle? Serious. I feel like serious feelings is like, oh man, you're damn near in love. So that's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. We'll just say really strong feelings. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Now, Belle, let me translate this for you, sister, since you are on that slow juice. He said he doesn't have serious feelings. He has strong feelings. Translation, I'm lusting, but not committing. That's what the translation is. Listen, niece, I want you, this is what I want you to do. I want you to read the Unfiltered fam, our lips. There is nothing, Belle, that we can do for your ass anymore. You are out of our hands, without protection, now running in the wild. Enjoy your safari. Because let me tell you, girl, you are not going to stress us out. Good luck. Now, I'm very sorry, guys. Now, there's some people that don't speak for me, Deb, because I want to support this young girl, and then go and support. But I really had to put out this message for her. Belle, we talked to your ass. Now, when you fall back, just the other day you fell back, and he was like, she's not kissing me anymore. She's not doing this. She's not doing that. He respected it. I loved it. Not even 2 days we leave your ass alone, and you spread it wide like an eagle. I cannot believe this. And now it's out of our hands because you caught the spirit of victimization. Oh, God. So now it was time for the couples to get ready. They were about to go on their first group therapy meeting. Their first real truth-telling session. So this was about to be interesting.
This is our first group session.
This is a truth-telling session. Ooh. Tonight truly is where the hard work begins because we're here to call things out.
Now, guys, right off the bat, Adam got his ass handed to him by Paul. And I must say, I enjoyed every second of it. Because he came there again, with his outfit and his tags and his outfit and whatever. And he tried to be that self-centered jokester again.
I just want to talk about your attire. When you walked in, you buttoned up.
I buttoned up, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting serious.
Which was good. But when you walked in, you were unbuttoned, like you were coming to a beach party.
It was really hot. I was like climbing the wall outside.
Listen, Paul got right into his ass.
Yeah. See, that's the stuff that we're not going to do tonight. I see one guy who came into these workshops serious. And as the experiment has gone longer, when we should be more serious, he has become more of a deflector.
Made him turn into a damn mute. So then we had Courtney and Nick. Now I was ready for at least, maybe not Paul, but then Lisa, to drag that Nikki by her rectangular shoulder. I was waiting for this.
Courtney, you're such a tough little cookie. But at the dinner party, it was so interesting because you were almost blocking and rejecting Nick. So it just struck me. I was like, what's going on?
Paul and Lisa kept it cute. Made her go into a whole deep dive into her emotions all of a sudden that I wasn't interested in.
I'm really sorry. It's like I know that I feel safer knowing that I can just have my back. And it's going to come when I feel like it's okay. I just don't think that I've had maybe the best experiences, like when it comes to sex.
And then they grilled Nick a little bit too.
I'm curious, what are your fears? What are your vulnerabilities? What are your pain points? Does it show up in family? Does it show up in relationships? Like, I feel like I don't actually know.
I probably haven't done enough deep thinking on my own fears to know.
I call bullshit. No way.
Guys, when I tell you I'm highly uninterested with this couple, but thank you for explaining, Nick, I guess. Now moving on to Felipe, a.k.a. Mr. Microneedling Mandingo, and his saint, Tori. Now, this man, this Don Juan, let him tell it. Allegedly. Okay, he didn't say it, but he is really getting insecure about, Tori really pulling back. He is not used to women not wanting him and doting over him. And And therefore, because he's not used to it, guys, he is almost ready to tap out.
Realized something is that like I thought that I had already like committed. What I didn't realize is that like it feels like I need to commit every single day. I'm in this relationship where like there's nothing wrong and I keep looking for things to be wrong. I'm afraid of like sabotaging myself and like, oh, when the passion's gone, like I'm just such a like I didn't realize how avoidant I was.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. For the past 4 years, I go through this passion, and then like once it plateaus, I either ghost or become avoidant or distance myself, and I just move on to the next thing, next dopamine.
Tori, sweetheart, listen to me. He is going to leave you. Now, he is trying his hardest to not do this on the show, but trust and believe that as soon as the cameras turn off from this show, he is back to humping half the restaurant he's managing. Trust and believe. Then Debs, what is she supposed to do? Run. Duh. She can't do anything else. Put on her heels and start running. It is best that way, guys, because this man is totally going to destroy her. Now he's almost asking us for help. Like, listen, I came to find out that I'm just not ready for this. So now Paul and Lisa turn to Nikki and Shawn.
We're going to Nikki and Shawn. We didn't know if you guys would walk in together.
I feel like a miraculous shift in our energy and our communication, and we have you to thank, Paul. Like the last 2 days, the air has been clear. Things have been lighter.
Now, Nikki was sitting there, all smiles, just very cozied up. And she was like, these last days, it was just nice. It was so much lighter, which I cannot believe, living with this man. Nikki, we do not believe this. But you're always honest, so we don't have no reason to doubt you, but lighter. And what got me even more is then when you proceeded to say, now, listen, some of these days that we're with each other, it was a 10-10.
At the end of each day. Yep.
We scored the highest possible score one day. The first day was a 10 out of 10, which is wow. Second day was like 9 point something out of 10. And we like independently like really felt that.
Yeah.
After you just left that war zone the other day, now all of a sudden, after this whole assignment that y'all get, now it's a 10-10. Now, if you would have said it's a 7, we slowly are working our way up from 6 to, or a 5 to 6. I would have said, progress. But going from a -10 to a 10-10, a positive 10-10 is beyond me, girl. And we don't believe any of it. Now, Cameron didn't believe this either.
All their answers are so like contrived, and it's just hard for me to really be confident that they're gonna make it.
Now, I must admit, the accountability and the reflection part, it sounds amazing. It sounds very healthy. It sounds very good. But we all know, guys, that with them, that is very short-lived.
We took a different route than most people. We started out intense, and then we like are now light. Where I feel like everyone else kind of started out being like happy, and then like it's kind of like now we're getting into some deeper conversations.
Blah, 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 blah. Shawn, fool your pastor parents with this, not us. So let's move on now to Belle Jolie and Mecca sitting there. So Belle Jolie and Mecca started off by admitting to the group and telling the group, listen, we had sex. But what I didn't expect, guys, is then Paul came in hot.
This has been my challenge with the two of you. Since day one, we have matched you, but you still must choose your partner. And I feel as if, Mecca, you've never chosen Belle. That's just my opinion. I feel like Belle has literally every day said, I'm here for you, and I'm going to wait for you until you choose me. But she knows you have not officially chosen her yet.
Now, Belle Jolie, that must have really stung. Like, that is hard to hear. Now, I could see the tears forming in your eyes. And, you know, I feel sorry for you, sis. But this is really what you need to hear. And this is why, me, Debs, this is why I told you not to give away the goods. Because now you're in it, you're gone. And now this man is telling you he did not choose your ass. But Paul wasn't done yet, because then he proceeded to tell Mecca, like, listen, Mecca, and I see what the problem is with you too. have never been used to someone fully choosing you emotionally, fully being in your court without, the thought of them abandoning you. So you don't know how to deal with this love. Now that hit Mecca like a ton of bricks.
And the challenge I think that you bear, Mecca, is dealing with the emotions of someone who is very much into you.
Now, I must say, guys, the way he's sitting there, the way he's contemplating, he's thinking, it saddens me, guys. Because no matter how hard I am, you know your girl, I am a softie inside. But Mecca is just emotionally unavailable at the moment, guys. He needs a therapist. And listen, I know amongst our family here, we have quite a few therapists here. Doctorates and all. Now, I want to ask my therapist, Unfiltered. I want to ask y'all something. What type of therapy would you advise Mecca if it were you? What type of therapy should he get in order to deal with these underlying, I wouldn't only say it's mommy issues, daddy issue too. What would you advise him? Put it in the comments. I want to read this. I want to know.
One of our questions was, do you feel deserving of love and do you know how to receive it? Or are you blocking this opportunity to be loved?
So I would say that I am, partially.
I think you are spot on, Dr. Paz. Or Lisa Paz. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I think this is exactly what he is doing.
I definitely sabotage myself mentally in that regard.
You are one ball of confusion. And all because of your rabbit-ass, comedian-ass, not funny at all, washed up daddy. Get help first, nephew, before you trash this girl's life. Now, you're already halfway there, but get some help.
So this is just like my opinion, but I personally think what you shared today is so much more real and authentic than what at least I perceived from dinner.
Oh God, now she is talking. Now Mecca, hold on to your seat because your ass, this Michelle, hey, this Michelle loves her talking too. She is about to hand you 15 mirrors to look at yourself.
It was very performative, and it was like we were put on this world to be together, but then all of a sudden you're not as attracted to her as she is to you, and then all of a sudden you're all over her, and I was just getting whiplash, honestly.
Oh God, nephew, the jig is up. It's time to be your full, authentic self, Mecca. They caught on to you, your performative ways. It's over. Go figure out what makes your heart beat faster. And after you did that, then make the next move. But don't get forced into something you are not standing behind. Now, I'm not alluding per se to anything. But go figure out your life, nephew. However, for now, your girl is still backing you up. She still got your back.
I had a very, very traumatic upbringing. I may shut down. That's why I think I understand you so much. And I want him to know, I'm here, regardless. And you are way beyond deserving of love, to the utmost. And if nobody else is going to show you, I will.
And once again, here we go. As black women saving another black man, an impossible project, huh? While you have your own problems, Belle Jolie, your own mental challenges. And here you steady sit there saving this man from the discombobulation he is knee deep in. It's not for you to save. Abort mission. Guys, you guys already have spoken. We have to keep reviewing this show until the last episode. I'm in it. Now, you didn't really drag me in it. I drug myself and drug you back in this. Huh? But since you guys insist, we shall continue. Because I saw clips of that next episode. And when I tell you guys that disturbed my whole spirit, 2 clips that I've seen. Oh, guys, I couldn't believe. Now, the first clip was this.
Open up.
Oh, my God. Silk the Shocker. Hey, guys. Nikki, listen to me. I will be highly disturbed, Nikki. Highly disturbed. And even contemplating of going on with this show. If that is what I will see in that next episode. We already lost Belle Jolie. Now we're going to lose you. 2 black women. Putting us to shame on this TV program. Guys. Then, clip 2.
I like sleeping with a bunch of women.
What's going on here?
You want to go be with hoes, be with hoes.
You know what it is with you, Felipe? AKA Diablo, AKA Micro Needler, AKA Mandingo, AKA Atheist. You think you are one Don Juan the Don. You are king of the jungle. But you yourself, mister, are a transformer of the purest kind. Because I still remember that you told us, listen, I wasn't always like this. I didn't always look this good. Let you tell it.
I wasn't always this attractive. I've been an uggo most of my life, I'd say. But I started working out. I tanned. I took Accutane. I got my teeth whitened. And that's when I learned that women are just as shallow as men because I've been getting hit on nonstop.
So basically, now that you got a whole plethora of vagina to choose from, you don't know which one to grab. Now I can understand the excitement because now you got a little bit of looks. Let you tell it. Because definitely not my opinion, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But you are now in a state of pure bliss. You have found yourself. Okay, we get, but why go on a show like Married at First Sight? You shouldn't be on a show that has anything in the title that says married, marriage, married, relationship. These are not your shows. What kind of buffering does your brain do? To sign up, take a form, and say, yes, I want to fully commit and go on a show like Married at First Sight, and then I want. Good God. So I already know, Felipe, that I will be on your ass this next show. I will be on your ass, and I will watch every contestant, because if they are not coming at your throat like they did Nikki, I'm going to shut this whole show down. And I am going to write a personal letter to the show together with my Unfiltered fam. My God. Now, guys, we have reached the end. This has been long enough. I don't even know how long this video is, but we will keep on dissecting. We will keep on analyzing and documenting this foolishness as well. We got a lot of different things to talk about, but I'm just in an era that, we have a little bit of fun. But my church people, my deep divers, my true crimers, I got you. Just wait. Just support your girl. Become a member. We'll have some fun. Now, put your opinions in the comments about this train wreck, guys. Hit a like, hit a subscribe for your girl. To all our new family members, thank you for being here. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. It'll be very soon. Maybe at the airport even. Guys, we're leaving on Sunday. All right? See you in the next one, fam. Peace.